The world of professional wrestling thrives on unpredictability, shocking twists, and the kind of drama that leaves fans talking for weeks. WWE NXT delivered exactly that when a highly anticipated title versus title match descended into complete chaos, thanks to a shocking TNA invasion that changed the landscape of the developmental brand in ways nobody saw coming. This was not just another episode of NXT, it felt like the beginning of a new era, one where the boundaries between promotions blurred, alliances crumbled, and rivalries escalated beyond control. Let's break down what happened, why it matters, and how this storyline could shape the future of both WWE and TNA moving forward. The build-up to a monumental clash. The night had been hyped for weeks as NXT promoted a rare title-for-title match, where two of the brand's biggest champions would put everything on the line. Such matches carry enormous stakes, not only for the individuals involved but also for the prestige of the championships. Fans were buzzing with speculation. Would this match crown the ultimate undisputed champion of NXT? Could this be the stepping stone for one of the superstars to move up to the main roster? Or was there something more sinister brewing behind the scenes? Social media added to the excitement, with hashtags trending and fans debating who would walk out with both belts over their shoulders. NXT management promised a historic outcome, and they weren't lying, though nobody could have predicted the way things unfolded. The match, power, emotion, and high stakes. When the bell rang, the crowd inside the NXT arena was electric. Both champions brought their A game, combining technical mastery with raw intensity. The first half of the bout showcased counters, reversals, and near falls that had fans on the edge of their seats. Each superstar targeted the other's weaknesses, showing how well scouted this rivalry truly was. The match felt less like a contest and more like a war for brand supremacy, with neither competitor willing to surrender. It was clear that the outcome of this match would define careers. But just as momentum began to swing in one champion's favor, the atmosphere inside the arena changed drastically. The shocking TNA invasion. The unthinkable happened. The lights flickered, the crowd roared, and suddenly TNA wrestlers stormed the arena. The invasion was swift, brutal, and chaotic. Security scrambled, referees panicked, and fans erupted into disbelief. The invading faction from TNA targeted both champions, ensuring that the match could not end with a decisive winner. Chairs were swung, finishers were delivered, and the sacred ground of NXT was left in ruins. The referee had no choice but to call for a no contest, leaving the title versus title bout unresolved. What should have been a historic unification turned into a declaration of war between two wrestling promotions. Fan reactions. Shockwaves across the wrestling world. The wrestling community exploded in reaction. Fans online expressed everything from outrage to excitement. Some saw this as a bold creative direction, while others were furious that a dream match ended without closure. Wrestling journalists immediately speculated about a potential cross-promotional storyline, something rarely seen at this scale in recent years. Arena reactions were deafening, with chants of "TNA, TNA," echoing alongside boos for the interrupted finish. It was clear that WWE had struck gold with controversy. Whether fans loved it or hated it, they could not stop talking about it. The bigger picture. Why this matters. This invasion isn't just about one match, it represents something much larger. 1. Cross-promotion possibilities. WWE rarely acknowledges other promotions, let alone involves them in storylines. This invasion could hint at a groundbreaking collaboration with TNA, offering fresh matchups fans have long dreamed about. 2. NXT's rising importance. By making NXT the battleground for such a major storyline, WWE signals that its developmental brand is no longer just a stepping stone, it's a legitimate third brand capable of hosting monumental storylines. 3. Superstars, futures. The two champions robbed of their chance at glory now have unfinished business, not only with each other but also with the invading faction. Their paths forward are filled with uncertainty, adding depth to their characters. What comes next? The unanswered questions are endless. Will WWE retaliate against TNA? Could we see TNA stars officially competing in NXT rings? How will the robbed champions respond after being denied their defining moment? Could this be the start of a larger wrestling invasion war that spans across brands and promotions? Already, rumors suggest that more shocking appearances are on the horizon. The blurred lines between WWE and TNA promise weeks of must-see television, where every episode of NXT could bring another unpredictable twist.